Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. Following all of the storms and the cold weather, we're getting a ton of questions about sprinkler systems and irrigation problems and the busted vacuum breakers. And we wanted to kind of rig one up, and we wanted to show you some of the more common things that you're going to see, how you got there, how to prevent it, and what's causing it. The most common is going to be this little crack right here in the vacuum breaker. And what you're going to see is it's going to shoot water right out the side like that right there. And the number one cause for this is that you get a vacuum breaker that's only winterized on one side. And what that means is you've got these valves that we'll show you a close-up of, and if you come in and you only turn these valves to the off, you still have water on this one side. So you still keep water pressure into here. You don't have water over here, but you still have it here. All right, and that is what causes this little crack right here, which is what necessitates having to replace the whole vacuum breaker. The way that you would prevent that is going to be this right here. We put a ball valve here just to show you, but typically somewhere by the vacuum breaker or by the water meter, it's going to be underneath a valve cover like this. You're going to have a ball valve underground. And what this ball valve will do is it will kill the entire water flow to the system. So now there's absolutely no water in the entire system. Now, typically, these right here on yours are going to be made out of copper. That's for the city code. We threw this together for this explanation. So another problem outside of this crack is that because you've got water in this entire copper leg up to the vacuum breaker, you might also get breaks in this copper leg right here as well. So that's another problem that you're going to see. To kill the water, a lot of people freak out. They think they got to go kill the water to the entire house. Go find this ball valve. It's going to be located, like I said, usually within 2 to 3 feet of the actual vacuum breaker itself, or usually within 2 to 3 feet of the actual water meter. So that's the most common one that you're going to see. It's going to be the cracked copper leg, or you're going to have the crack right here in the actual vacuum breaker. The other one's going to be in the vent kit. So I'm going to show you that real quick. The other more common break that we see is going to be in the vent kit. So inside of this little vent hood right here is an actual vent cap, and it's made of plastic. And there's no rhyme or reason as to why your vacuum breaker is going to crack or the vent kit's going to crack. It's just a matter of which one's going to break first. This one tends to be the cheaper repair because it's just this plastic vent cap. We can remove this, we can replace put a new plastic vent in there, and everything's good to go. When you have the actual vacuum breaker that gets cracked is where you get into your more expensive repairs. So if you're seeing this means that you're going to have, more than likely, not always, but more than likely, you're going to have a broken vent cap. That's what's going to have broken. Much like with the actual vacuum breaker, you want to go find the ball valve, wherever it is, and you just want to kill water to the entire system. And then that's going to kill water to the entire irrigation, and it's going to prevent any more water from coming, but you're also going to be able to keep the water to your house. So you don't have to kill water to the house in order to kill water to your irrigation and the whole vacuum breaker assembly. So anyway, if you don't have one of these, sometimes it's not common practice, but we have run into irrigation systems where they don't have this ball valve. In a case like that, you are going to have to kill water to the house. That means that it's hot tapped straight into the same line that feeds your house is what feeds the irrigation system. It's a very, very cheap insurance policy and very well worth it. Kill the whole system of the house, dig a hole, find that irrigation pipe. You want to make sure that you're putting the ball valve in between the water supply and the actual vacuum breaker, though. That way you can kill the water before it ever makes it to the vacuum breaker. So those are the more common things that we're going to see. Keep a lookout for that. Remember, more than likely, you're going to see a crack in the actual copper leg. You're going to see a crack in the actual vacuum breaker, or you're going to have water gushing out of this vent hood here, which is going to mean that you've got a busted vent kit. If you got any questions, need any suggestions, need any helps, feel free to let us know. Other than that, we look forward to hearing from you. Y'all have a good day.